Weaverville and Barnesville getting together with Arden and making a deal and doing stuff that may not be good for everybody else. So.
And they don't do it now?
We don't. I don't know the time we've done it. If we did, I probably wouldn't make that comment.
No.
I can honestly say I don't remember a time we said, let's get together and gang up.
But it's not possible. It's possible it can be done now. Yes?
Yes, sir.
I want to reiterate what Suzanne was saying earlier. I'm concerned about development. And, I guess I'm more worried. I'm not as worried about you telling me what we're going to do as I am worried about some guy down in Miami with a fistful of money coming up here and saying what we're going to do or what's going to happen on the mountaintop. You compliment this community and how strong we are and how much work we do. Why not give us our own zoning and planning board here that is run by local people who under supervision from a centralized zoning and planning board would make decisions. The primary decisions have to do with what happens in this community, and then let us fight it out.
Well, that was the model that was done since the late 70s. And Limestone, where I live, in South End, and Beaver Dam took us up on that. And they called them councils.
Right.
And they basically did advisory. It was advisory, but I don't know if the time the commission did, maybe one or two times I can ever think that they didn't do what they advised us to do. But that's one reason we lost the lawsuit, because we had two zoning districts, even though they were kind of dormant at the time. But it's a model. I think everyone needs to have some type of planning in their community for the whole thing. And whether you do it, you can set, there's nothing to prevent this area from doing a advisory community like the ones in Limestone and Beaver. And it worked pretty good in Limestone. I mean, I was not on the council. I went to some council meetings before I was commissioner, and I was real impressed that they were getting stuff done that they wanted to do for that community. So there's nothing to prevent that. But I think you need a framework where everybody has a floor, some planning that you know there's not going to be something horrible next to your neighborhood that you don't want there, and then you build from there.
That's what Bob Broadhead was saying, this group that meets and anybody in the community can come and join in and be part of it. Not that we're trying to tell people what to do with their land, but to be smart about what is here in Barnersville. We don't necessarily need what's in Limestone or whatever.
I'd like to go back to the medical talk that you were having a while ago. I have a family care home up the road, and we were so nice when we were able to bring our residents just around the corner. And we did. We changed most of them. But the last time I was at a meeting here with the people from Madison County and the Marshall Clinic, they were supposed to go back to Madison County and maybe try to get like a $100,000 grant in their budget. Undoubtedly, they didn't. But I think if you all we're going to put up some capital to help start a clinic, that we could probably get that back out here. I really feel like that we could through those doctors or through some doctors. But they did say that they had to have some kind of capital to start up, for a while until they got things going. So I hope that you all will work with Madison County and the Mars Hill doctors and maybe get our doctors, at least some, back out here. Because it's so long, it's such a long way to take our residents or anybody to Mars Hill, Weaverville, and whatever, So I appreciate you all coming out tonight and have enjoyed it so far. And I hope you all will work to try to get doctors.
Good sharp objects, please.
I didn't tonight. I asked you this building, did I?
And our assistant county manager is talking to them, and she will continue. That's a standing offer. We like to. It'd be easier if you could come up with some, but we need. we're not just talking, we'll do it when the time comes, if that's an issue, you can do that. Yes, sir, you've had your hand up for
Would like to extend the invitation to you guys to come to our June 8th meeting in regards to our looking at smart growth and planning and hopefully leading to a master plan that comes from us. And we already have a lot of work heading in that direction, working with the Linking Lands community and the Land to Sky Council. It would be a great thing to have you here and see the living process of us figuring out what we want to share with you.
Is that the one where land is going?
Yes, June 8th,
What time?
7.
Here?
Here,
Yes.
George?
Well, I'm concerned about the slope of that. Try to come in above me up there and build 4 ugly things I have to look at every day for my farm. And, is there anything we can do to stop some of this slope of that?
There is, we're trying, we had 2 ordinances going on. We had one that was multifamily about building on top of the mountains, and that was based on the elevation. We also had the steep slope, which was the steeper the slope, the less you can do. We've had a lot of folks say it's not working, it's not good enough. Unless it was built more than 5 or 6 years ago, it probably passed that. So if you're still having complaints, well, that's something we need to look at and take another whack at, because nobody has a perfect ordinance. And you're always changing when people come up with different things. But we do have one on the books. We're one of the few counties that does. And but the one that you're talking about, unless it was built a long time ago.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, maybe it was before we had that on the